Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays Flight and Review, and today we're taking out the GKS F-111. I am using the Pigs 6th Squadron Australian livery. I'm here in Sydney Airport where I normally do my reviews, but we're going to do something a little bit different than normal. Rather than go through a full startup and basically cold and dark start, I want to show you the new weapons systems that they've released on their website. Link will be in the description. We're going to actually load this thing up with all the different options, and then we'll take it for a fly around Sydney. I'm also going to do a full quick startup rather than a cold and dark. So I'll show you the options for that. Now those pilots, I do have the Got Friends pilots, not the ones that come with this aircraft. So this is recently updated. It came out in December of 2023 and it's now February. What is the date today? About the 17th when I'm recording this. And just after Valentine's Day they released the weapons pack. So by pressing this weapons panel sticker on the dash here, we can remove things like the fuel. You can see the aircraft is actually moving there. We have no more tanks, so they're actually gone. But we can put now our Mark 81s, 82s, Mantras, AIM 9Bs, 84s, 142s, the RL10A, and the CBU 52. You do have internal as well. We're not going to be showing off the internal. Internal weapons bay is underneath. You can actually open it. Not sure whether you can have a gun come out from that too, because the original one did have on one side a gun can come down, and on the other side it had the ability to have a missile rack as well that would extend. Or you can take the gun out and you have two missiles on one side and the one on the other. We're not going to show that, but we will go for a full load of Mark 81s. So here's our Mark 81s. You can see the ones on the outside are already tilted because these particular bombs on the rack doesn't actually rotate, unlike the two here, the ones on the inside. In real life though, you can't bring the wings all the way back. I haven't tried it on this particular mod. We will have to try that. But the inside rack will potentially touch the edge of the fuselage there. But if that's the case, we could potentially press this again and only go half a rack. And then we have extra space there. Same with doing the Mark 82s, which we could swap. Let's go half. There you go, Mark 82s. Or we could put in the Matra. There we go. You can't actually use these. You can't like bomb anything, so these are for display only. AIM 9s, we can actually put in a full run of AIM 9 as well. Now the ones on the ends though would have to be dropped before putting the wings all the way back. You can also have 84s. You can also put them in the inside if you want to, leaving those 9s there. We can do a 142. There it is on that side. Quite large, and we also have another pod on the other side. Or we can do the RL10As, do a full run of those rocket launchers. There we go. Would be nice to be able to press those. Or the CBU 52s, you can see the weight actually changing there. Or can actually put in the weapons in the interior as well. How much would we get a full load there? There we go. Looks like we're overweight. It's a little bit too heavy. There you go. And there's your bombs there. Press them again and you can actually have a half load if you want to. Press it again and again it's gone. We still have the rack though. Want to get rid of the rack, get rid of the ejector rack there. Or press that and it'll get rid of the pylon altogether. So let's take a combination of items here. Let's see if we can fit the 142 with a set of 84s and 9Bs. There we go. That's a decent setup. Okay, now what we're going to do, let's press the weapons panel there. Rather than do a full system startup by following the checklist, I'm actually going to do a quick start, so let's drop the Copilot's door. Start up, set up, we're just pressing that. We can actually go ready for taxi or cold and dark state. Press apply, just going to do that. If you want to see a full engine startup, there are other videos on the internet. I've already seen them myself as well, including from the developer. But if you want to see that, I will do a live stream of this. Let me know. Write a comment down below. Nose wheel steering is already on, as opposed to our checklist, which it doesn't actually have that. You've got to press here. So we can press that. I'll press it again. Now we should be probably blowing out some dark smoke. We do. So if you are thinking about getting this and you wished it had weapons, well, we're good to go now. Now we've got this down on fairly low sound. I'll try not to overdo the video here. We will also close that window. So I think that's the right engine is coming up. Left one's just coming on now. We might actually shut this. It's a well done aircraft, this. Alright, radar is also bouncing now. We do have one particular aircraft in front of us. I would guess that is probably, let's see if we can have a look outside. AI, there we go, on the end of the runway there. It does actually pick up. It looks like there's one coming in as well. Go back in here. So it does show off what other aircraft are within range. I'm not sure if I can change that range. Scope intensity. There we go, range. Yeah, we can. Alright, we picked up 2 aircraft. I wonder if that's the one coming in or another one taxiing out. Anyway, I'll show you the weapons. So, engine is started. I have pushed myself a little bit further back than I normally would start, because it gives you a commercial pushback tug which goes right through the front of the aircraft. Not into that. Have also noticed we don't have the jet fighter pilots because I'm not using my default. So I've got the guys from Got Friends. Normally you'd actually have a couple of guys dressed up. Alright, looks like we're going. Park brake off. And nose wheel steering is already on, so let's give this a turn. That's full turn. Can use some right pedal brake as well to help assist me get around before we hit the power truck. That was pretty close. So that's using the right foot as well. So the weapons are simulated with weight, which is good. Alright, we actually are getting quite a large range there. It's not getting the ground aircraft. I can see it's actually getting, it must have got the air. Let's see if we can drop that range on the radar back, because that's Port Jackson here at Sydney. Let's bring the range in. No, that'll do it. We'll see what other aircraft we actually get once we get up in the air. I'm actually going to take off from runway 7 here. It's not the longest runway. We should be able to get this going. So, if we look at flaps, you actually get a leading edge there. Can't remember what it's called. Top of my head now. I'm more fascinated with the weapons instead. Someone can put a comment down below. Alright, the other radar up the top there is showing the ground traffic. You can see all the dots, especially as I turn. I could probably also zoom that in. Now these are part of updates. These weren't on the first initial release. Alright. So video signal elevation. Do we have, where's our range here? you can actually see what looks like the airport there too, as in part of a map. Alright, radar's going away. We've got, we do have one in front of us by the looks of it. Okay. Alright, what have we got down here? Anti-skid. Where's my anti-skid? Can't remember. I'll take the yaw dampener. I'm sure it's in there in front of me. I do need to see where I'm going here. Right. Not doing a full startup, so we're not going to get all those things, but I just want to show you the addition of the weapons, and now that the radar is actually working. Oh yeah. It's like I've got AI in front of me. It's going to be a standoff, is it? They have stopped. That's my fault for coming out, not checking. That's just AI. I am actually offline at the moment. Alright, we can run flaps. I'm going to wait for this AI to disappear. I'm also not in the center line, so let's really get in his way. Surprised it didn't disappear. There we go. Thank you. It was a figment of our imagination. Alright. Okay. Pretty close to on the line. Now we have a wing sweep available here. We're on wing sweep handle degrees limitation 26. No, let's put it back on. Okay. Alright, wings are out. We can go one level of flaps down. Does give us those leading edge there. Another level. I think that guy's going to go for my parking spot. Another level. Good for landing. This is actually really good with these flaps on there. Alright, there we go. It's full. Let's go all the way up. Let's run this, give you guys a bit of a view, and I will do one dump and burn while we're flying around as well to show you how that works, and then we'll come back. Do a full afterburner takeoff. Those wings back a little. Okay, can take my hand off the stick there. It does actually do it quite well. Alright, bring those back and see that the ones on the inside, there, gone too far. The ones on the outside now are, we've actually pulled this back too far. I have my 26 lock on. Was that off, was it? Basically a 26 degree of lock. There you go, now we've got it straight. That's about as far as you can go with the outside weapons on. Now, if you wanted to jettison the stores or go into that weapons panel and get rid of it, you can. Navy outside Sydney at the moment. Let's do a quick run under the bridge and see if we can do it, line it up for a dump and burn there. I'm sure they'd love me for that. Although I think in real life I have seen the F-111 when they were out and about do dump and burns over Sydney Harbour. I think in 1988 they did it, from memory. Alright, so let's line up Fort Denison there, get under the bridge. They didn't fly under the bridge, that's a definite no-no. But we're in a sim, so we're going to. Alright, dump and burn. Undo, let's put that on. we will be leaking. Oh, and there we go. Let's full burn that. We almost touched the water there. And there's Fort Denison. That looks the slow-mo there. Okay, that's really going to be difficult. Alright, there we go. Yeah, they never did this. Alright, pull back and turn off our dump and burn, because it still does actually pump out. Did that turn it off? Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. Now there is a external stores jettison button there. I am tempted to press it, so let's give it a go. Oh my god, it actually did it. Oops, sorry. Whatever's below, it doesn't actually drop. But it fully got rid of it, and I noticed it actually got rid of the outside stores rack. So we now actually have the ability to unlock and then bring it all the way back. There we go. So now you can bring your wings all the way back. We do have the in-to stores still. Still folding back. Yeah, so it gets in pretty close. That's why you can't have a full rack of bombs in there. So see how close that gets? You won't be able to have the inside rack there. This is where you would be doing the burn. Hello, Bankstown Airport, is it? No. Flemington Markets. I'm not even sure where we are at the moment. Alright, full afterburner on. Up like a missile. We'll line this up for a landing there again on runway 7. Out with the paddle. Air brakes. That's what I meant. That's like a paddle. Yep, that's slowing us down. Alright, nose over. And wings back out. Where's our 26 lock? 26 degree lock. Should stop it from going past. I'm not sure, I'll have to play with that. Alright. Prepare ourselves for landing. I do want to see if we can actually put the weapons back on too. So once I get this on a fairly straight run down here, we'll see if we can actually load the weapons back on mid-air. Because that's awesome that they can jettison. But I wouldn't be surprised that once you've jettisoned, that's it, you can't put them back on. So let's see what the developer's done. Turn this around. It is a nice aircraft. If you are considering buying it, have a look at some of the startup reviews. There's plenty of reviews out there. That's why we're not doing the full system review, but just the weapons review. I've overshot. Okay, there we go. See if we can put in a, well, you know what, let's put in something heavy. What do we got? Any ability? No, they're all greyed out. See that? All greyed out. Right, you can reload. No reloads. Okay. Can you refuel? No, you can't. Right, you can't press anything when you're in the air. That's actually good. I kind of prefer it that way. Alright, let's actually slow this bird down. Run the gear down as well. That'll push that air brake further forward. Alright, and I need to reset my trim. There we go. I'm not sure those wings are all the way out, so I'm going to push it forward. Thank you. Didn't think so. Alright, trim it back down. I'll go for a full flaps landing. There doesn't seem to be any further air brake ability here, but what are we doing speed wise? Not a lot. Check Actually makes me think we need to actually get this going a bit more. Yeah, you do. Okay. Ooh, we are reckon we're taking our landing gear out on that. So it really does slow you down. Nice. What we'll do is we'll try and pull up here at the last exit. If we can actually stop. Well, we're going to burn the brakes on this one. And I'll press the reset on those weapons. The brakes in. Yep, there we go. The stutter. Oh yeah, we have no nose wheel steering. I forgot to press the button. So I'm actually going to full stop it. Okay, good idea to press that while you're in the runway. Or we might have to look and see if we can actually make a button for that. Alright, now that we're stopped, I don't have the park brake on here. I want to see if you can actually load it without the park brake on. Oh, actually, yeah, you can. There you go. Set of bombs. Different load. Right, cool. Yep, okay, so you have to be on the ground. You don't need the park brake on to do it. Get those flaps back up. Refuel, you can actually press the refuel here as well. Yep, there we go. Actually refueled me. Alright, can we reset? Yep, okay, cool. Whoa. Oh, it's a preset. Whoa. Yeah. So if we were to move the wings all the way back while we have that on, I want to show you guys what that happens. It didn't look like it wanted to go all the way back. You see how the outside ones can't move, but the inside ones do? As in, it doesn't turn. Well, how close is that going to get to the body? That's it. Okay, is that my 26 degrees? Ah, that's my lock. Okay, so if I unlock that... No. No, actually, there is a lock. Why? Because wing sweep handle is off. No, it actually knows that I've got bombs on there. Alright, that one pushes it all the way out because it knows that these are on. Let's have a look. Should make them straight. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So with your bomb load on, fixed doors there or fixed doors there so that it doesn't touch your fuselage. Hopefully this has helped you guys. I'm actually enjoying this. I'll do a live stream with it sometime soon. If you want to see a full startup through the checklist, which is actually quite extensive, 3827, yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff in there. So you do a full inspection. Let me know, put a comment down in the description and I'll do that as well. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this actually does help you decide whether you actually want this with bombs and the likes. Have a good day. Cheers. Bye.